Greetings to everybody. In this video, we are going to understand the poem The Bangle Sellers, written by Sarojini Naidu. In this video, we are going to understand the poem The Bangle Sellers, written by Sarojini Naidu. Some of the images of bangle sellers. This is the image of Sarojini Naidu. Biography of Sarojini Naidu. She was born 13th February 1879 in Hyderabad and died 2nd March 1949 in Lucknow. She was a prominent figure in the Indian independence movement and a celebrated poet and a key political leader. Her parents, Agorinath Chattopadhyay, a scientist, and Bharata Sundari Devi, a poetess. Her mother name was Bharata Sundari Devi. She was a poetess. She was educated in Chennai, London, and Cambridge. Sarojini married Dr. Mutyala Govindarajulu Naidu at the age of 19. She is also known as the Nightingale of India. She joined the Indian National Congress and was mentored by leaders like Gopal Krishna Gokhale and Jawaharlal Nehru. Sarojini played a significant role in the Salt Satyagraha and the civil disobedience movement. Known for her powerful oratory skill, she became a prominent spokesperson for the cause of India's independence. She was the first Indian woman to preside over the Indian National Congress in 1925. She was a gifted poet and her works often reflected themes of patriotism, freedom, and the beauty of Indian culture. Some of her notable literary works include The Golden Threshold, which was published in 1905. This was Sarojini Naidu's debut collection of poems. The title poem, The Golden Threshold, reflects her nostalgia for the land of her birth and her admiration for its rich cultural heritage. The Bird of Times, Songs of Life, Death and the Spring, 1912. In this collection, Naidu continued to explore themes of life and death and the rejuvenating spirit of spring. Her poetry often showcased a blend of Indian and Western literary styles. The Broken Wing, Songs of Love, Death and the Spring, which was published in 1917, another notable collection. The Broken Wing delved into themes of love, loss, and the transient nature of life. The poems are characterized by their lyrical quality and emotional intensity. After India gained independence in 1947, Sarojini Naidu served as the first governor of the United Province, now Uttar Pradesh. Her tenure as governor was marked by her efforts to promote communal harmony and social justice. Patriotism and freedom movement. Many of Naidu's poems were inspired by the patriotic fervor of the Indian independence movement versus a goal and aspirations of a nation striving for freedom. One of her well known patriotic poems is Wandering Singers. Social and cultural themes. Naidu's poetry often celebrated the beauty of Indian culture, its traditions, and the diversity of its people. She expressed her thoughts on societal issues and women's rights through her verses. Oratory and the speeches. While not strictly literary, Sarojini Naidu's oratory skills were an integral part of her public life. Her speeches and lectures were marked by eloquence and rhetorical brilliance, making her a powerful communicator for the cause of India's independence. Her legacy, Sarojini Naidu's poetry and literary contributions continue to be celebrated in India. Her work reflects a blend of Western and Indian influences, and her poetry remains an important part of the country's literary heritage. Her role as a poet and writer is often overshadowed by her political achievements, but her impact on Indian literature is significant. Images of Bangle sellers. The Bangle sellers. Stanza 1. Bangle sellers are we who bear our shining loads to the temple fair. Who will buy these delicate, bright rainbow tinted circles of light, luxurious tokens of radiant lives for happy daughters and happy wives? Bangle sellers means the people selling bangles. Beer means carry. Fair means festival. Delicate, gentle or mild. Tinted, that means colored. Circles of light means bracelets or bangles. Radiant means happy, joyful or healthy. Lustrous means shiny. Just understand the meaning of these words. The explanation of this stanza. We are the bangle sellers and we carry our gleaming goods to the beautiful temple. Who will buy these elegant rainbow colored luminous bracelets? There are shining markers of well-lived and beautiful lives, and they are meant for happy daughters and wives. Stanza 2. Some are meet for a maiden's wrist, silver and blue as the mountain mist. Some are flushed like the birds that dream on the tranquil brow of a woodland stream. Some are aglow with the bloom that gleams to the limpid glory of newborn leaves. The meat, here the word meat means right or correct, appropriate. Flushed means colored, red in color, the dish. Tranquil means quiet or peaceful. Aglow means glowing with the lights. Gleaves means separates or cuts. Limpid means clean. The explanation of this stanza. Some of them are suitable for a young unmarried lady. They are silvery blue like mist on a mountain. Or they are blush pink, blush pink, like the birds that nod over the mouth of a stream in the woods, or they gleam a bright, clear green like the color of fresh new leaves. Stanza 3. Some are like fields of sunlit corn, meet for a bride on her bridal morn. Some, like the flame of her marriage fire, are rich with the hue of her heart's desire. Tingling, luminous, tender and clear, like her bridal laughter and bridal tear. Sunlight means bright with the sunlight. Luminous means bright, shiny, bright or shiny. Tingling means ringing. Tender means loving or affectionate. Bridal means marriage or wedding. Explanation of this stanza. Some are golden as fields of corn in the sun, and these ones are suitable for a bride on the morning of her marriage. Some burn the colors of her ceremonial marriage fire, or shine the same deep color as her love for her husband to be. They gleam and tinkle like the sounds of her daughter laughter and tears on her wedding day. Stanza 4. Some are purple and gold flecked grey, for she who has journeyed through life midway, whose hands have cherished, whose love has blessed, and cradled fair sons on her faithful breast, and serves her household in fruitful pride, and worship the gods at her husband's side. Flecked means marked, cherished means unforgettable or memorable, blessed means blessed, pride means satisfaction. Explanation of this stanza. Some are purple or grey speckled with gold, and these are suitable for mid-aged mothers, women who have tenderly cared for many beautiful baby boys, who take pride in homemaking and who faithfully practice their religion alongside their husbands. Brief summary of the poem. The Bangle Seller is a poem written by Sarojini Naidu and is beautifully captures the essence of Indian culture and the life of a bangle seller. Here is a brief summary of the poem. The poem begins with the bangle seller, who is characterized as a colorful and skillful craftsman, wandering through the village, calling out to attract the attention of potential customers. The bangles themselves are described in vivid terms, with their bright colors and musical sounds as they cling together. As the bangle seller walks through the village, he appeals to different group of women, addressing them as maidens and wives. He offers bangles of various colors and designs, each with its own symbolic significance. The poem captures the cultural importance of bangles in Indian society, as they are associated with marriage and feminine beauty. The bangle seller uses persuasive and poetic language to describe his merchandise, emphasizing the emotions and sentiments linked to the different types of bangles. He weaves a narrative around each set, enticing the women to make a purchase. The poem also touches upon the transient nature of beauty and youth, suggesting that the bangles serve as a reminder of the fleeting moments of happiness and the passage of time. Despite this, the bangle seller's pitch remains unbeat and vibrant. In the end of the poem leaves the reader with the sense of the colorful and dynamic tapestry of Indian life, where, where even a simple bangle seller becomes a storyteller, connecting the women of the village to their traditions and the beauty of their own lives. The bangle seller is not just a description of a mundane activity, but a celebration of the cultural significance and artistry involved in something as simple as selling bangles, making it a poignant reflection on the intersection of commerce, tradition, and beauty in Indian society. Thank you for watching this video.